say that like that.
Hey man, I'm a Ninja Turtles fan, okay? I will ooze wherever I like.
This one drink that's not even bad, you won't drink. And I'm confused. I am in anger.
Good for you guys. I don't watch a lot of movies. I go outside. Okay?
We were recording. Yeah.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Too Many Words podcast. I'm your host, Isaac William Joseph. Right next to me is my best friend, Jordan Van Cleve, and we are obviously not in studio today as we are shooting just beside the Mississippi River. I think we're going to try to work on being quiet because we got a fisherman right over here, and we're going to do our best to not disturb that man. So.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Jordan, how you feeling?
I feel all right. Yeah.
Good. I'm gonna let you get ready. Oh. Wait a second.
I know what you were gonna do. That's really funny.
So guys, due to the newer environment, sometimes we have to adjust to the environment, and sometimes things go wrong. We are
Like I said,
let
I
me
hope
continue
it doesn't,
explaining.
suicide itself.
Let me continue explaining because this is very important. This is a learning curve for each of us. Okay, Jordan and I, we don't have a computer right now that is that would last as long as we need it to without any power source, and there's no power source out here. And we would have definitely had a better ran podcast shooting it in the hotel. But, you guys deserve to see a little bit of what we've been seeing the last few days. Jordan is using his phone to record the episode. Wait, is it still rolling? Okay. Okay, cool. But yeah. Oh, nope.
Still good.
Okay. Yeah, Jordan has told me to keep going. This is going to be a little bit hectic visually as a podcast, but I promise it's going to be a pretty fun podcast. And hey, you want to pick those blades of grass, baby? Yeah. All right, Jordan now has the phone not propped on one of these light poles because, the wind just knocked it down. But just painting a picture for you. We are definitely struggling at the beginning, but once we get this taken care of, it's just going to be any other episode besides the whole fact that we're going to tell you about our adventure in the Quad Cities, in primarily Davenport. Because, as I turn around and look at this Mississippi River, it truly is special that I live in a state that's even close to this river. It's really fun to. It was quite the experience to just go back and forth on the river, experience each of what the cities had to offer. We didn't really go do a lot on the Illinois side, but we did a lot on the Iowa side. Not that we're scared to cross the border or anything weird like that, but Jordan was really just showing me a lot of things that was part of his childhood, and a lot of things that was part of his childhood didn't involve crossing the border. So, yeah, I did have a couple personal things that I wanted to do, but you know what? I'll do
Most of them.
Yeah. Let me kick things off with the word of the week. Are you ready, Jordan?
Yeah.
Hey Siri, give me a random word. Okay, random word generator. All right. This is not Jordan's daily word app, but I'm gonna use this random word generator thing.
Whatever that
Yeah. Is it good? Does it look good?
Not bad.
It's not terrible? I mean, either way, I think we're going to clip in some things that we've shot anyways.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, yeah. Let's see. Random word. Do.
We just pick a word.
Is that patented? Generate random words. Go. It's not working. Anyways, this week's word is river.
I was thinking the same thing.
What do you know? Huge coincidence. The proper definition of a river, this might be an actual learning experience. River definition. Boink. A large natural stream of water flowing in a channel to the sea, a lake, or another such stream. Okay, cool. So, yeah, just flowing water to a bigger water source. So, yeah, that was your word of the week. River.
Congratulations.
River. Cool. Do we have any announcements?
As of right now, as of recording, we haven't done Des Moines Con yet. By the time you see this, we will have.
It is 11:25 a.m. May 27th in Davenport, Iowa. No, Bettendorf, Iowa.
Yeah, technically this is Bettendorf. It's weird.
Yeah.
Davenport's that way a little bit more.
Yeah. And then across the lake is Moline.
Absolutely.
Or not the lake, across the river is Moline.
East Moline, yep.
Oh, that's East Moline?
Yeah.
And then like that way's Moline?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's like West Des Moines and Des Moines. It's the
Yeah.
same sort of situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't know why they gotta add directions on cities. It's weird.
Yeah. I went to West Chicago once.
What is that? Doesn't
It just looks and feels like a normal neighborhood. Like I could never live in Chicago. I could live in West Chicago.
weird.
So yeah.
So Isaac, how long have we been here?
We've been here since yesterday. Nope, since 2 days ago.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna see if anybody has followed our Instagram lately.
Okay, well,
But yeah, Jordan, you say something funny, I guess.
we showed up on that Saturday night. We checked in about 10:30 p.m. Excuse me.
Damn, Jordan, you're gonna die over there?
This wind is killing my tuberculosis.
Thank you to @Jane Albrandt for following the podcast. I love it when strangers follow us. That means we're bigger than our friends and family.
Yeah.
But yeah, announcements. I mean, this whole thing's going to be an announcement of what we did at Davenport, what we did in Bettendorf, in the Molines.
I think if it was propped up there still, they might be able to catch a glimpse of the pelicans, but
Well, they probably saw it at the very beginning. It's fine.
yeah, there's a bunch of pelicans.
We should have gotten some stupid tape or something. But I don't know. Us from the crotch view is pretty nice, I guess. Yeah.
It's not a bad shot.
It's
alright.
not?
It's just a little
Yay!
low. It's just a little low. That's my only problem with it.
Okay, that's fine. But yeah, Jordan, why did we come here?
Which part of here? You mean like Davenport, the Quad Cities?
Why did we take this trip?
Okay, so yeah. I don't know. Why did we take this trip?
I mean, I had this weird fascination with Davenport because of Seth Rollins. You're kind of like from the Quad Cities, kind of ish, yeah.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time here in my my young years.
And so it kind of just made sense to just come here and see what this place had to offer. And it was pretty fun, you know, going back and forth between things I've been hearing about that's in Davenport, things that have been recommended to me from Davenport locals, and then things that this guy wanted to do after being away from it for like 10 years. And so, yeah.
And I also learned a few new things. Like I learned there's a second Walmart around here. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I also learned about this pizza place that we went to.
Low Pies, yes. Low Pies was recommended to me from an awesome dude named JT Energy.
We'll get you on the pod someday.
JT Energy, we will get you on the pod someday, and that's, we gonna make the valiant effort until that happens. But JT Energy, what's so awesome about him is that this man has to be one of the most accomplished local wrestlers.
I do want you to know that your microphone was at 10.
So like super loud.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll just turn it down.
Awful.
That's important.
Awful.
And it also just told me the battery is almost dead. So
The batteries are what?
Almost dead.
Almost dead?
Which is annoying because these are brand new batteries. But that's okay. I've got more batteries.
This is Jordan, guys.
I've got more batteries.
Welcome to dealing with Jordan.
What do you mean? Like I
He
said,
was
they're
so-
brand new batteries. Am I supposed to expect them to not work?
An hour ago, he was so confident in like everything.
I'm still pretty confident in everything.
All right. All this for a
It's also annoying because like
Riverside episode view.
when we put it. All right, and we're live again.
What do you know? He said that the pod track was about to die, and then it dies. Wonderful. But after everything that could go wrong has gone wrong, we are now safely sailing, right?
Sure, yeah. Well, we can hope. Bless you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Judging from the wind, that didn't get on you, right?
No.
Okay,
Not
cool.
that time. Not this
that time. I've been sneezing all weekend, friends. It's been absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, let's try to go through this chronologically. But yeah, you learned this week. What you learned this week was that there was a second Walmart in Davenport.
Yes, sir.
Cool. I guess I learned a lot from this experience. Like, Davenport really is kind of like a wrestling town. Like, there's probably bigger attractions like, it's a Mississippi River town. But, like, there really is a culture presence here. Maybe you're just going and getting some coffee that a pro wrestler recommended you go drink, and then you run into him at that coffee place or just outside that coffee place. And, he then recommends you to go to a few of these places, and you go to a local pizza place, and it's full of wrestling fans watching a pay-per-view from AEW, and it's absolutely sick because everybody's like super way into it, and you feel like an average wrestling fan at that point after being surrounded by a bunch of normies your entire life. But honestly, yeah, it's really cool. I definitely would love to come back, even if it's like just the same stuff over and over and over again. Like once every other month, I'm cool with this. This place is sick.
Yeah, and I've made what I think to be a little realization is I'd like to move back here someday. I'd like to be back. I think that could be interesting.
It has like a really great combination of a bunch of different Isaac interests, which is like you got the nautical side of things
Yes,
too.
sir.
And like, I tried to jump ship to Maine for a while. A long time ago.
Yeah, he wanted to work on a fishing boat.
See, before this podcast started, Isaac wanted to throw his life away in more ways than one, without the darkest option that I made that sound like. See, if the military wasn't going to take me, I was going to run away to Maine to work on a crab boat or a lobster boat or whatever it was going to be. Just run away from everything that I knew, pack, 7 different things of clothes, so I wear something different once a week, or once a day, and just work on a boat, make good money,
Yeah.
and then never come back. But if I did that, I wouldn't have my current girlfriend, I wouldn't have this current podcast, I wouldn't have my current friends.
A lot of things would have been different.
A lot of things would have been different. But who knows? Maybe I would have ran into like a supermodel in Maine or something.
Maybe.
Sorry, Hannah. I'm just kidding. I love her so much. But I'm very thankful for the choices I've made and not made so far. But Davenport might be a decision that is not too far away from home, but far enough away from home.
Absolutely.
So, no serious inquiries here, but you know, if Hannah says yes, then we're doing it. I don't know what kind of job I would have out here though. But yeah,
That's when you become a freelance writer. You just move out here and do whatever you want.
yeah, freelance writer, and then maybe I'll just do tugboat taxi rides.
Yeah.
You know, back and forth. Get paid like $10 an hour for that. And then
It's a lot more than that, to be honest with you.
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're making it sound worth it, Jordan. Anyways, you want to get them lips wet?
Sure, yeah. I was just,
Yeah. Let's get them lips wet. So we were at Walmart. We made a quick stop to Walmart because we like toys. And then we spotted these Powerades that we've never seen before. They're Powerade Sour.
Yeah, we got green apple and a watermelon lime.
Yeah. And
Which one sounds more appealing to you?
well, you gotta go green apple if you're really all in on the sour, you know.
That's true.
So I'm gonna take this, and I know you don't like sour. I don't know why.
I wanna try
as
both
a
of them,
person,
but,
as a
like-
person who does not like sour, I'm surprised that you like popped open your eyes to these when she's laid eyes on them. You know?
So I
Gosh, man, what is wrong? What is happening to you right now?
asthma is happening to me. So I like sourdough. I do, yeah. I don't like over sour. Like I don't like extra sour, like warheads or toxic waste, smog balls.
This man's not in it to win it.
No, Sour Patch Kids, yeah. Power through is what it says on the cap.
Ooh, I wonder how sour it is.
Smells like a Jolly Rancher.
All right, and the verdict is not sour at all.
That's not my verdict.
Soft.
It tastes exactly like Powerade if you had dumped a bunch of Sour Patch Kids in it and just let it sit for a second. At least that one does.
That's also soft. But yeah, his description is accurate. Diluted Sour Patch Kids, which Sour Patch Kids aren't even sour to me anymore at this point.
The green apple one is great.
They're both good as
Watermelon one's
drinks.
just a little bit more sour.
I agree.
Just a little bit.
They're both good as drinks, but I don't know. When you got the word sour as fanatical as it is on the tag, I'd probably make it a little bit more sour. In expectations of sour, I'd give it a 3. In expectations of this just being a good overall drink, I'd give it a 7.5.
I think 7.5 is a perfect number for it.
Okay, great. That was your Get Your Lips Wet drink segment. I'm not saying those are yours. I'm just pushing them to the side.
Get 'em either way. So yeah, let's walk through this chronologically like you wanted.
Yes, I okay. So let's do it chronologically. But wait a second. Do we have any side quests?
This is a side quest.
Where we're at is the side quest.
This whole trip is really just a side quest. I mean, come on.
It's the main event of this episode.
I guess true.
What else have you been dealing with before this trip?
I've worked every day this week or last week.
How do you feel?
Tired because I get to work every day again this week.
Yeah.
I just have to work around the hours of Des Moines Con.
Yes. Yes. And another thing with that is I am equally busy this week as well. I might have nothing to do on Wednesday. I keep forgetting. Nope, I have a city stop to do on Wednesday. But yeah, I am so flippin' busy this week because I actually have to go through and revise an entire script, which I have not had time for yet. We do this Davenport trip. We go home today. I shoot another podcast with Syme so we can review a movie at
Yep.
Fleur. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go see the I saw the TV glow.
Oh, is that what you're going to say?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I loved the trailer for it.
Okay.
What I seen of the trailer for it, and I think it's aesthetically pleasing, and I'm gonna love it. It's an A24 movie, and you can't go
Yeah.
really wrong with that.
It's going to be the first Fleur episode without me.
Yeah. Despite your efforts, it's
Because
only
I
the first one.
have a work.
Yeah. Anyways, on Tuesday, tomorrow, oh my gosh, I'm going to court. I'm not in trouble, though. I just have to speak for things that I will not entail. I'm not in trouble, I will once again say. I am helping someone else out. But yeah, I'm going to court in the morning, and then I'm going to my smaller movie critics guild after that. And then on Wednesday, I work again for my movie critics guild, but not a whole lot. So I guess working around that, I am revising. I suggest you see a doctor.
Yeah.
I will probably revise the script most on Wednesday and Thursday, because Thursday is setting up for Des Moines Con, Friday is Des Moines Con, Saturday is Des Moines Con, and Sunday is Des Moines Con, and then Monday will be my next. A week from now will probably be my first legitimate day off. Yeah. Except for that, we got to record a podcast. But this is episode 95, right?
Yes.
Do we have 94? Yeah, no, we got to record 94. And 93 is Dustin.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, this is all working out together. I'm so glad that the Dustin episode's the one that's going to come out during Des Moines Con. Because, I think that's some of the funniest things that we've ever done in that episode.
Yeah.
And said, truthfully. But, yeah, that's just... The boys are extremely busy, and you hope that we're not burnt out disappointments.
Absolutely.
That's actually a post that I saw Dean share on Facebook the other day.
Nice.
Did you see that? So, it's the timeline of creative artists, which is the beginning is gifted child. The middle-ish, the younger-ish is a burnt-out disappointment.
Oh.
And then the later half is an old weirdo with a home studio. I'm a young weirdo with a home studio.
Yes.
But, maybe a nicer home studio when I'm older will be nice as well. So, yeah.
So I don't think this has come across on camera, but see those two big round things right over there?
I do see those two big
round things. It used to be a boat, a lot like that one over there.
Okay.
That would just sit there, and that was the casino.
Insert clip of boat that we recorded here.
Yes. That was actually a segue. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, nice.
That was intentional.
But yeah, I captured good B-roll all around the city. It's on socials right now. But I also captured a little bit of B-roll for us to throw at the front of this episode, maybe at the end of the episode as well. But when I don't know, I feel like I didn't do a lot of videos where I just started talking.
You did.
I did 2, but you'll see those 2 when we get to that part of the 2. But yeah, I'm trying to do my best trying to think about what we did when we just got here. Did we do nothing when we got here?
So Saturday night, we rolling in. We went to Walmart first thing.
Yes.
Got some foodies.
Yep, got some snacks.
And then we checked into our apartment, our hotel room.
And then Isaac realized that the snacks that he got were trash.
Yes. And then we played a small, short round of Mario Party.
Imagine having the bots set on easy and Jordan still gets last.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Bro, dude, Waluigi screwed you over.
Yeah, he
did. My goodness, multiple times. That was crazy.
So did Bowser.
Bowser really was the villain here, as expected. But
yes.
Wow.
All right, and then we woke up at what was it, 10?
Yeah, we woke up at 10
yesterday.
No, 9:22 is when I called you.
Oh, okay.
Start the day.
Dang.
Yeah, we woke up at 9:22. We got ready, and then we started to take on the day. And the first thing we did was realize that the theater we were going to go see didn't open till 12, and so we put that on pause. Across this lake, or across this river, across the Mississippi River, is what the
original
GPS told me was the Black and Brave Wrestling
It
Academy.
is the original location.
Is it? I don't
Yeah.
know if they've ever moved.
My dad said that that's where they used to be.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, yeah, the GPS maybe needs a little bit of update, but I thought it was like the biggest flex that from my window view from the hotel was the skyline of Moline or East Moline, and that apparently amongst the skyline was the Black and Brave Wrestling Academy, at least the original location. So yeah, we experienced some time looking for a wrestling academy that was no longer over there.
Hey, we were able to stop at that stuff over there, and that was pretty cool. You got some pretty good footage of that.
Yeah, we did make the accidental trip worth it. We got a lot of really good B-roll footage. And, you know, just any time spent near the river is so great because there's moisture in the air, like more than usual. And, you know, everything's cool and breezy. Easy breezy, beautiful is what I like to often say.
Cover girl.
Huh?
Cover girl.
Yes. And yeah, we made everything worth it. Like, everything that may have gone wrong didn't go wrong. Except for when this guy left his keys in his hotel room.
Yeah.
But other than that, everything went so swimmingly. Like, if we didn't accidentally go to the old location of Black and Brave Wrestling Academy, then we would not have ran into JT Energy on accident.
Oh, yeah.
When we saw him at the coffee shop right next to the Black and Brave Wrestling Academy. It's the coffee shop that he recommended to us, actually.
Oh, yeah.
It was the 392, I think. 392 coffee shop. If that's wrong, once again, I say it's right next to Black and Brave Wrestling Academy. And, yeah, we park, and I see a homeboy just walking out of the cafe.
He just goes, "Hey, nice pants." And I just think he's talking to some random schmuck on the sidewalk that's wearing cool pants. And then he goes, "Dude, that's JT Energy." I was like, "What?"
Yeah, he starts walking over. It's like, as soon as he started walking over, I didn't really expect him to, like, say hi and stop by. But yeah, dude, every single time JT Energy and I run into each other, he makes time to talk to me, and he gives me really good advice, and we also do small talk. And, like, honestly, he's one of the realest dudes. One of the realest dudes in wrestling right now, I'd like to think.
This wind is going to be a menace on the camera or on the
Like-
microphones.
I agree. That's why I'm kind of turned in as well. With body language, it looks like Jordan's mad at me. But, yeah, see, since I am still expecting to interview with JT Energy, I had done, like, a crap ton of research on him. And, you know, just getting to know him, he has to be, like I said earlier, one of the most accomplished local wrestlers. Because, like, homie has done, like, serious title reigns. He's wrestled for so many promotions, and not to mention he's gotten a couple appearances on WWE, and he's done something for AEW, which I know, like, when it comes to opportunities for both of those, as long as you've been wrestling enough, I guess everybody gets a shot doing a dark match or a squash match. But this guy, I think it's just really cool, the stories that he holds. And he's also, like, a big husband guy. Like, he's really, really proud to be a husband. And, like he's excited about being a husband today as he was when he got married. And it shows. But enough schlobbing on his knob. Yeah, he during that conversation, he just said, "Hey, you could go check this out. You should go check this out. This is fun. If you like this, go here." And honestly, that was basically like half of our day. The other half was stuff that you wanted to do.
Yes.
And it was actually a really awesome balance of really cool things that I wanted to do and really nostalgic things that he wanted to do. And so, yeah, it was an awesome full day.
I destroyed a Whitey's ice cream cone.
Yeah, he did.
Destroyed it.
Yeah. Honestly, like, I have such bad luck going on trips. Like, I'm so used to everything going bad. Typically because I go on trips with my family. You know?
Yeah.
But this one was awesome. Not talking about, like, a certain side of the family. I'm talking about another certain side of the family.
Don't
I'm
worry
just
about
going
it.
to keep it vague. With that said, yeah, we went straight to this disc replay place that JT Energy had recommended. And it's basically, if you're from the Des Moines area, it's like a Jay's meets a Mayhem meets a GameStop. I'd say it's like 20% Jay's and then 40% the other two each. I'd like to think. Because you have like the miscellaneous toys and everything, the organized but disorganized variety of chaos that does come with Jay's, but you also have like a lot of stylistic storefront visuals, kind of like you do with GameStop.
Yeah.
And then also, like, there's enough comics for you to think it's partly Mayhem as well. Enough D&D stuff there to make you think it's partly Mayhem as well. And
Evidence
games,
of his hat that he's currently wearing.
Yes. I actually, I don't like D&D as much as I used to. I still love it. This is my first D&D merch, at least for, like, clothing.
Yeah.
And, like, I've always wanted to rep D&D, like, somewhere, somehow. And now I do. It's in a hat. And that's what I wear all the time. So, yeah.
There was this, like, floral style shirt that you kept looking at. That was really nice.
Yeah, that floral D&D shirt. So fresh and so clean. But, yeah, we went there, got this hat. You got nothing.
Serious lack of Transformers representation there, and it made me sad.
That's fine. Because nobody cares about Jordan, really. Like, come on. Anyways. After that,
we went to Target.
Yeah, we went to Target. And then what?
After Target, we went to the museum.
Yeah, we went to the museum. This was the most broken museum I've ever been to. But it was also the most fun museum I've been to in a long time. You know, because I've recently been to art museums. Museums before that was like a few years ago, and it's mostly just quiet, reading, looking. But
this was very interactive.
This one is very interactive. Yes, there's every other thing in there is like broken.
Yeah.
But for what was not broken, it was still very fun. And so, yeah, I had a good time. He had a good time.
It's old.
Insert
it's
video of me doing something
children.
stupid with, like, a music thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's beautiful. We had fun there. And then we had about an hour to just fill in our time before we go see the giant screen National Geographic movie that they held at the museum, which apparently used to be an original IMAX theater.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, yeah, that's when we took our time to go to Whitey's. I mean, I've heard of Whitey's ice cream because, like, every Hy-Vee on Earth sells Whitey's. And
yes.
They probably sell Whitey's at, like, every Walmart or Target or whatever, too. But, like, when it comes to, like, OG location Whitey's, I guess Quad Cities is really their home.
That is where they're from.
And so, man, this wind, you know.
It's brutal. It's brutal.
When we become, like, a high production podcast, we're going to have, like, actual, like, infrastructure walls that are not going to show up on camera. Yeah. But it's going to block the weather and the elements. And it's just going to be so great for us, you know?
The Couch Hop podcast, they used
boat.
to do, like, the Channel Cat.
Channel
I
Cat.
don't know if we'll be able to see it. Probably not.
I don't know if we'll have enough time. It is almost 12. Let's wrap this up soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we will go and see a National Geographic movie after Whitey's. Whitey's was good, as expected. If you are curious and never heard of Whitey's, just go to the stores we just listed off. They serve, like, nationally, I think. And so, yeah, If you want to go to an OG spot, go to the Quad Cities. That's it.
Whitey's is exclusive. Like, if you want to buy stuff like at stores, it's exclusive to Iowa. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, then never mind. Anyways, we go back to the museum to watch the movie that we paid for. And
it was kind of nice, actually. I liked the movie, but it hurt my eyes because it was a 3D movie.
Dude, I had been sneezing.
We sat too close to the thing.
I had been sneezing like all weekend, and my eyes were already puffy. And then when it was like, yeah, we just sat too close, and it was a 3D movie, and so yeah, to be further back about 10 feet would have been nice. But other than that, I mean, it was a cute little concept, though.
Yeah.
Very educational. You know, I recommend it.
Yeti showed up.
Yeah, Yeti showed up. A dinosaur showed up. Saber-toothed tigers showed up. Stuff like that. After that, we did this weird tour of all of Jordan's former family members' homes.
All places I had spent several large amounts of time at.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, he took me on a tour when I was nauseous.
Yes.
Super nauseous.
So he pretty much just sat there in the car and did nothing.
Yeah. And then we finally went to the hotel, and I keeled over into the bed. And I did nothing. It was my favorite part of the day for 30 minutes.
Because then we took a walk along the river here.
Yeah, we did take a few walks up and down, tried to scope out maybe more B-roll footage, and then also talking about where we're going to shoot this right now, you know? And then, yeah, after that, we made our way to Lopez. And
for some wrestling.
Yeah, we went there for wrestling. We left early because, I don't know, I honestly thought Swerve was going to be the main event, and that's who I wanted to see. But I also did not want to stay there until like 11:30, which it did end at like 11:30. But he was not the main event, and I'm a little sad that we didn't stay a little bit longer to go see him wrestle. But at the same time, you know, I didn't know where the card was. So we headed home. We went to 2 Walmarts after that.
I didn't want to. I wanted to go back to the hotel and poop.
So for all the jerks that think I have horrible spending habits, I went to Walmart to buy just my 4th wrestler of the year. Okay, I'm allowed to buy things that I like once in a while.
He almost didn't.
Yeah, I almost didn't, but I did buy a wrestling figure because that's what I like to do. So shove it. Anyways, yes, I say again, my 4th wrestler that I've bought since the beginning of the year. Sorry, not sorry. So yeah, then we went home. We chillaxed. I put together my cinematic video. We went to bed, and now we're here after we've checked out of the hotel. And thinking about, man, I'm gonna miss this hotel. This was like the first time I've slept in like a real bed situation in a very long time.
Where have you been sleeping? Do you have a bed?
I mean, I do have a bed, but like it's not in a spot where a bed should be. You know? And even then, like, it's not out for me. It's out for like when Hannah wants to spend the night and she's not sleeping on the couch. And so I pull out the bed out of this mysterious nook in our home. And then we put it in the middle of the studio. And then we sleep there. And it's ridiculous.
Biggie.
Yeah. And even then, when the bed's out and she's sleeping, she's so grumpy when she's trying to sleep and I'm trying to watch YouTube. I sleep on the couch anyways. And so, yeah. That's not a complaint to her. This is a complaint to me having a very different sleep schedule than her. But
yeah, Isaac, what the heck's wrong with you, man?
Everything, actually. Too many things.
All right, what do we have planned for the rest of the day?
What we plan for the rest of the day? I mean, depending on when we'll be done, we technically have just under 2 hours. Depending on how much money I have left, I would like to buy that flower outfit.
We'll stop at the mall and see what.
Yeah,
what
you ever seen Isaac in an ascot? I don't think ever.
I hope I never do.
Well, we'll see. We will see. Anyways, this has been the Too Many Words podcast.
Well, I mean,
We're going to skip Fancers this week because that is actually for the one that we record tonight.
yeah.
And so I guess we won't ask a question of the episode for that recording. But we can ask it a question of the episode for this recording. What would the question be?
Well, I think. What's a city in Iowa that you'd still like to go to? How about that? You like that?
What is a cool destination spot outside of Des Moines?
I want to restrict it to Iowa specifically. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's a cool destination spot in Iowa other than Des Moines?
How about that? Yeah, that works.
Okay. I'll try to shorten it. But yeah. Jordan.
What?
I keep thinking that you're mad at me, but you're just blocking the wind.
Yeah.
I hope the audio is pretty okay.
It'll be okay.
Okay. I mean, it's got to be better than when I was at 10 earlier today, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, I'm trying to think of what our last few bits are. I think that's it, huh?
I think so too. I think that's really
All
it.
right.
I mean,
Jordan, who or what do you dedicate this podcast episode out to?
this podcast episode goes out to the mighty Mississippi. You are very wet, very stinky, very dirty, but I love you.
Cool. Oh, I'd like to also add, so I kind of pulled an elf in the elevator.
Yeah.
I pressed like 5 buttons because it was just going to be me and Jordan. And then it went up, and these other 2 people came in. They were a nice couple. And then the man noticed that there was a lot of buttons pressed, but it was only 2 of us. And honestly, that could have not gone any better. Not gone any better, because he's like, oh, you trying to pull a goof or something? Like, he was like laughing at it, trying to let us know that it's okay. And yeah, it was just super awkward, but also we could not have ran into better people.
Yeah, could not have gone better.
For that situation. Yeah, I did not plan that out because I thought it was just going to be like, ha, Jordan, you're going to be stuck in this elevator with me for a little bit longer than usual. And then it turns out to be me inconveniencing others. And yeah, it was terrible.
Teach you a lesson.
What?
Teach you a lesson.
I guess, yeah. Next time I'll do the levels above our level. So it doesn't stop at every one going up. And it goes straight to ours. But then I'd be inconveniencing the person next. So I guess I'll never do that again, ever. Unless I'm an actor dressing up as an elf. So, yeah. I dedicate this podcast episode out to JT Energy because he gave us a lot of things to do here. Recommended a lot of things to do as a local, as a recent local. And, yeah, he helped make this trip a pretty awesome one. So, yeah, genuinely. Thank you, JT Energy.
Absolutely.
I'm done slobbing on him, I promise.
What is that?
Well, we can address it after the podcast. 1, 2, 3.
Amen on 3.
1, 2, 3.
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah.